it was a whole different world. Communities were quite stable. Families grew up and lived and died in one community.
And big families, they'd have 5 or 6 or even 10 or 12 children, perhaps. And they all were out working on the farm. I was working as soon as I was old enough to do any work.
We lived on a farm, and that's what the community was at that point, was a general farming community.
In the earlier days, everybody knew everybody, and if they needed a helping hand, they weren't afraid to ask. They'd be there. Without you asking, they'd see you needed help and they'd come.
We had all kinds of different groups, Grange and church, and people all seemed to work together for the benefit of the town.
This sense of self-sufficiency and community pride was common throughout Orleans County. When first created in 1792, the county was most likely named after a Frenchman who was a hero of the French Revolution. The Duke of Orleans was famous for his strong support of the colonies in their revolt against England. Early on, small communities developed along the rivers, where they could take advantage of water power. In the mid-1800s, the first railroad connected many of these towns to the outside world.
When the railroads came through, that made a big change in every community that had a railroad station along the way.